Hi Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. This is going to be your 2022 general read. I'm going to be using a new system which is going to be in conjunction with the 12 houses that are associated with the zodiac signs. I hope all is well with you. We may be here for a while, so please grab a coffee, a tea, a mint tea, but you know, we will be here for quite some time, so please get comfortable. First and foremostly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video, as well as to click the notification bell to be notified of future videos like this one. Okay, so first and foremostly, we're going to be taking a look at how you will be presenting yourself to the world in the year 2022. So the first card we have is the Ten of Cups, which is a representation of family. You know, I feel like for some of you, you may have started a new relationship at the tail end of 2021, or for some of you, you may have been in a relationship in the year 2020, started a relationship and things got serious in the year of 2021. Moving forward into the year of 2022, there is a theme that is all about family. So for some of you, you could be getting married to your person, or you could be finding out news about expecting a child for some of you. And I feel like your main focus this year is going to be about family. So if you do have like a social media platform, then you'll be posting more things about yourself and your family. Maybe you could be travelers, like travel vloggers, and you may actually make a business out of this for some of you with yourself and your family. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is a person that you've just met. This could be something that you and your partner think about and decide to do this year. You may decide to, you know, up and leave and travel the world and just document everywhere you go. You know, there are many families out there that do it. Or you may just decide to, you know, create your own YouTube channel with yourself and your family, you know, the day-to-day life that you both live, etc. But the main thing for you this year is going to be about family. Some of you will also be focusing on working from home. So again, some of you may decide to homeschool your children, and you may find this to be very beneficial. You know, you may take your child out of education, or some of you, your child is of school age and you may decide just to homeschool them. This was something that you had decided to do in the past. So how you will be presenting yourself to the world this year will be all about focusing on your family, being very family orientated, doing things that are associated with the family, visiting family. The projection I feel as well for some of you singles will be that you are in a long-term partnership right now. You are in a stable commitment right now. So some of you could actually, in fact, get into a stable commitment and possibly marry. I'm hearing for some of you that you may, you know, have children already, and the person that you meet may have children already. This is about blending families together. Some of you have been single for a while, and then it's going to be a situation of, oh wow, you know, such and such has got a partner now, etc. Things are getting really serious, and there could be a possible celebration, possible, I'm hearing baby showers, I'm hearing engagement parties, I'm hearing and for some of you, if you do work in the areas of events, then your main key events will be that of doing engagement parties, baby showers. I heard there's a new craze right now. For me, it's new anyway, but my sister who does cakes, I'm sure some of you may have seen some of her work. I uploaded it on the channel's board page. And she was saying to me that, you know, this is a new thing, you know, it's very big in America. I cannot remember what it's called. I think it's called baby smash parties. So you may be focusing on doing baby smash party cakes. Some of you may be focusing on doing events for, like, you know, baby gender reveals, etc. But your main aim and goal will be to specify in the area of celebrations and family is what I'm picking up. So that's very positive. That's the energy and the identity that you will be presenting to the world. Some of you, I feel there's something about your transformation this year, because you know the Ten of Cups is actually next to the Death card. But I feel like some of you may decide to become who you always wanted to be. Some of you may have downplayed your beauty, so I'm hearing, and this may be a time where you're going to be, you know, really come in as one with yourself. Because I feel for some of you, you could be very extremely beautiful. You've heard that all your life, that, oh, you're so pretty, or you're this, you're that. And you may have generated a lot of jealousy. And because of that reason, you may have downplayed your beauty. This is about you stepping into your authenticity and being unapologetic about it. So some of you could be changing your look. You know, some of you, I definitely feel if you want to, some of you could actually be enhancing your looks, right? Some of you may decide to actually, you know, I feel more focus on your outer beauty. You will be continuing to focus on your inner beauty, but because of things that may have occurred in the past, you may have not really paid much attention to your outer beauty. So this is about, you know, people looking at you as though you are a brand new person, but you were this person all along, due to maybe not having a lot of confidence, or, you know, fearing what people may think and say. If you celebrate yourself, you downplayed your looks. But I feel that you will be stepping into your light and feeling unapologetic about it, okay? And it might not be for anyone else. It's just literally for yourself. And also, you know, maybe for some of you, a 10-year anniversary is coming up and you want to look good for your person or something like that. So this is about you changing your image, changing your look, and focusing on family. For some of you that are single, you may also want to connect with someone that you could have a long-term partnership with. I'm feeling marriage here. So this is not something that you want to go into without thinking about the pros and cons. You know what you want. Some of you been single for a long time, and some of you know what you're looking for this year. You don't want to get into any fleeting connections, and this may be the theme of the year for you. Whoever you end up dating, it's going to be your future spouse, right? So if any of your family members or friends want to set you up with anyone, they need to let the other person know that, you know, Pisces serious right now, okay? So moving on, let's take a look at how your money will be, your income and your job. So we have the Death card. This is Scorpionic energy, and Scorpios actually rule the 8th house, which is all about transformation, death and rebirth, taxes and shared resources. But with the Death card right here, I feel like some of you could be ending a work relationship. Some of you are definitely going to be leaving a job. I feel for some of you that your boss or someone in a high authoritative figure may not want you to leave, because it's an energy of them fearing having to do everything on their own now that you are no longer going to be a part of the company. This is something that you may have thought about doing for a long time, and for some of you, the reason why you thought about doing this is simply because you may actually feel like, I want to work from home. I don't want to work for any company. I want to work for myself, or I want to focus on my children. Some of you actually, you know, you could be pregnant, you could be going on maternity, or you could be trying for a child. Therefore, this indicates to me that you don't want to be tied to anything that you may feel will be detrimental, or that you may feel will be hard to get out of. You don't want to commit to something. You want to commit to yourself. This is all about you committing to yourself this year. This is what I feel is a major theme. Doing what you want to do, creating your own family. And this family could also represent you working for yourself, and then you getting the right team around you. You know, this Death card is very powerful. Okay, so I feel like there could be an ending, most definitely, in a work situation. And some of you may leave and think to yourself, boy, have I done the right thing? I haven't, you know, my money's, you know, I'm not going to get the same amount of money that I used to get. But at the same time, spiritually, I know this is the right thing for me moving forward. I have outgrown the company, or whatever the case may be. I don't want to be tied to anything anymore. It just feels like, you know, you may have felt this way for a long time, and now is the time, stepping into the new year, that you're going to be thinking about yourself. I'm hearing feel the fear and do it anyway. So there is energy of you feeling that there's no guarantee moving forward, but however you're going to step forth and, you know, create something even better than what you were associated with before. Yes, there's definitely going to be an indication here of maybe having to focus on, you know, using your savings, because again, you may leave a job, but I feel that you could be in the energy, and I'm not putting it out there for you to do it, but you could be in the energy of not caring and just leaving a job for your own emotional, spiritual, and mental benefit, because you may have felt that this job was dragging you down. You were not allowed to express your creativity, and there is something here of you know, when you're leaving either a particular person or, you know, and there's something around when you leave that the company may actually crash and burn, to be honest with you, because you kept this company or whatever this organization is, you kept it afloat, and you know, you've had enough. You may have felt that this organization or job was actually draining you, and you know, you're going to find that when you actually do depart from this company, you know, you may get emails from bosses or whoever asking for your expertise, so they're still going to want your help, is what I'm picking up, but you would have made up your mind. You're moving forward into something much brighter and more positive, right? There's something around feeling not appreciated when you were somewhere also, and some of you, if you are not thinking about leaving a specific job, this could also indicate that you are going to do something that's going to transform the workplace that you work in's bank account. This is what I'm picking up, because I'm thinking about 8th house. You know, there's something that you're going to do that's going to transform your organization. You will make your mark. For some of you, you could be just passing through. You could be a temp, but you will make your mark in whatever company that you stay in for, even if it's a short duration of time. And you may find that these people, whoever is the boss, CEO, may want you on a permanent basis. Okay, so let's take a look at the 3rd card, which represents the 3rd house. So how would you be, you know, how would your early education, how would you be getting on with your siblings, your neighbors, and you know, how would you be connecting online, etc. So again, we have 10 of Cups, that is the 1st card, and now we have the 10 of Pentacles, that is the 3rd card. Now the 3rd house, which represents this 3rd card to me, is ruled by Gemini, and the 3rd house, like I mentioned before, is all about the mind, early education, siblings and neighbors. So I feel like in regards to, you know, Geminis represent early education. I was saying this in my last reading, and you know, Virgos, they actually represent, you know, the apprentice going to college. Sagittariuses, they represent, you know, higher learning, and then Pisces, they represent, you know, going within, learning about self, learning about spirituality. You know, you've mastered everything, you know, with the 3rd house, with the 6th house representing Virgo, and with the 9th house representing Sagittarius, and now it's about going within, accumulating what one has learned, and then using it for self to better oneself. That's the way I see this, you know, this pattern right here. And all signs I just mentioned are mutable signs, right? And they are supposed to be the ones that are the teachers, right? So with saying that, with the 10th house right there, I feel that you will be focusing on your home. Some of you could be focusing on decorating your home. Some of you could actually be moving home as well. So you may move into a new neighborhood. I am seeing a nosy neighbor. So don't want to put it out there, but there could be a nosy neighbor, you know, quite a grumpy neighbor as well. Don't pay them no mind. But this person may have this energy of, I've lived here longer than you, and da 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 da, such and such. Very, you know, authoritarian type of energy. Very into your business. But I feel like you may not be paying them no mind. I feel that, you know, when I say nosy neighbor as well, the reason why I say that is because this person, or whoever these people are, they could actually, I feel like it's a person, could be like a mature male. This individual may be trying to work you and your partner out. What is it exactly that you do? Because they may not see you and your partner going out. Some of you may not have a partner as yet, but I feel like if you are not in a relationship, then, you know, you may connect with someone You may connect with someone that lives in your neighborhood. This can blossom into, you know, something that could be of the Ten of Pentacles, you know. This may be a long drawn out process though. But this person, you know, I feel like they may stall for some of you if you're single. They may stall. You could be waiting for maybe up to 10 weeks or 10 months, but you may, you know, get to know each other through general chit chat, and then you build a friendship upon that, and then you will definitely, I feel from looking at these cards, will end up in a long-term partnership where both parties will be loyal to each other, and a child may result out of this pairing. That's for some of you that are single. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to move to meet this individual. Some of you, wherever you're living in the now, you may, you know, see this person all the time, you know, walking up and down, going to the shops, or they may live near you. They could live with their father as well, and their father could be quite demanding. So this person may have to actually sneak to come and see you. It's maybe like a secret connection, a secret relationship that blossoms, and I feel like a child will result out of this connection right here. They could also be nosy neighbors that are trying to figure you out, figure what's going on between you and such, you know, what's going on between them two, why are they always talking, type of thing, right? Also seeing people will eventually back off and leave you both alone because they will see that it's serious. This is a type of connection, I feel that, you know, even though we're not onto the love part of your reading, but this is coming up strongly. So I have to say, you know, I feel like eventually people will back off due to the fact that they will see that this is actually serious. You know, it's not something that you are both taking very lightly. Also, with the Ten of Pentacles, I mentioned about some nosy neighbors or a neighbor. This individual, I feel, again, they may be trying to work you and your partner out if you have a partner, because again, they may not see you and your partner, you know, going anywhere, going to work, whatever, not knowing that you actually work from home. Like I said, for some of you, you could decide to do some vlogs with your partner. That could be, you know, your new career right now. Some of you could be actually focusing on just looking after your children at home and, you know, creating at home, cooking, baking, putting your stuff online. You know, this is probably one of the reasons why you've left wherever you've left, because you want to go into a new area of your life in terms of your career. So that's the only thing I get from this nosy neighbor. In regards to your siblings, then I feel like, you know, because you'll be spending the majority of your time at home, then you will generally see your family, but your family members may come to see you as opposed to you going to see them. But you will, you know, connect with your family, have, you know, not necessarily celebrations, though some of you will have some sort of celebration. This celebration could be for yourself or someone else that is a family member. But I do feel like your family will be coming to see you, but your main focus this year is on your immediate family as well as your career, or starting to build up your career. I feel also some of you may be homeschooling your children. You may have thought about it, you know, at the tail end of 2021, and this will be the year where you'll be really implementing, you know, your dream of actually homeschooling your child. This is something you and your partner may do. Or even if your child is in education, you could be thinking about finding a new nursery, a new school, or you and your partner could be both sharing the load in regards to teaching your child, even when they are in education, what you can both do whilst you're at home with the child as well, working as a team, which is amazing, right? So let's move on to the fourth card, which represents the fourth house, which is all about home, roots, the mother, foundation, women, and femininity. And I don't know why my voice is going, so I need to sip my mint tea. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. So some of you, you know, there's definitely a new child on the horizon, right? And this Page of Cups represents your sign, which is Pisces. So I feel like this is maybe something, you know, this could also be a new project. You're starting out on a new creation. This also is strongly representing to me a new child. Some of you could be having a boy as well, because I see a little boy there, and obviously he's a male, right? So if you saw my dressing gown, I spilled some milk on it. But anyway, back to the point. I feel like you will be focusing on this new beginning in your life, right? And your focus will mainly, like I mentioned before, this is the theme of the year for me. Your focus is going to be on your home, on your immediate family, you know, creating. I feel also that, again, there's something about really getting in touch with your femininity again. Maybe you may have felt that you were too tied up, you were too busy in the past, you know, didn't get the opportunity to. And this is why I feel like there's going to be a renewal in your appearance, right? Some of you are going to change your image, you know. If you wore more makeup in the past than you do now, then you'll be wearing less makeup, you know. If you didn't wear a lot of makeup, then you'll be wearing more makeup. This is about really focusing on yourself and really feeling good about yourself. This to me is a representation of the start of a new self-love journey. Some of you, I feel, maybe making peace with a mother also, okay? So especially if you have a child, then you may make peace with your mother through this child, is what's coming up for some of you, okay? And also, you know, there's going to be a newfound level of respect for your mother, because you will be experiencing what she may have had to go through when she had you. So now you're in her shoes now, or you may feel like you're in her shoes. So there's a new level of respect. There's an energy of wanting to reach out, wanting to connect, you know, wanting to bond, you know, which is very good. And yeah, this is also saying that you may connect with other mothers during this time. I just keep picking up mothers, you know, because remember, the fourth house does represent femininity as well. So you will make new friends, I feel, especially if you are pregnant now, or if you had a child. You're going to connect with like-minded people like yourself, you know, new mothers, or people that are expecting a child, which is the same thing. And you know, you can build upon these connections, because you will both be experiencing the same thing, and you will both want to confide in each other. Because some of you, I'm hearing that you may meet these people or this specific person at some sort of antenatal class or something, or some sort of toddler and baby group that you may attend. So this is brilliant, I feel. So let's move on to, and also if that's not the case, some of you are like, but I'm not having a child, empath B. If you are a creative, then you'll be meeting other creatives as well. You know, this is something about going out to have coffee with these people, you know, and exchanging ideas, etc. This is about you connecting with like-minded people like yourself, because you may have worked in an environment where people were not tapped into their creativity. You may have felt quite stifled. So you will be connecting with people. People will be reaching out to you, maybe for your expertise, maybe for your, you know, creations. But you will be in demand. And this is the thing, because you may work from home, then this is going to be a time for you to really, you know, tap into what you actually love to do. And there may have been a fear of, you know, I'm taking a massive leap of faith. What if it doesn't work out? But I feel like things are going to start building up for you. You will be in demand. You know, people will hear about you, word of mouth. People will be contacting you. And that, I feel strongly, was the fear of, you know, what if things don't work out? What if I don't make the same amount of money? But I feel like because you would have released a cycle, you know, there leaves room for more possibilities to come towards you, because you were actually inhibiting yourself by staying in a situation that kept you stuck and stagnant, and that was blocking your future blessings without you even realizing it. So, you know, this is a new path. Yes, it may be a scary path, but it's going to be a very beneficial path, right? Let's move on to the fifth card, which is representing romance, love, play, fertility, children, and self-expression. Fifth house is the ruler of Leo, and we have the Justice card in the reverse. And you know, if the Justice card was in the upright, then I'll say there could be a possible separation that may occur between yourself and maybe a spouse. But this indicates that there could be some sort of delay around some sort of court papers coming through. It's what I'm picking up. However, I feel eventually you will actually gain whatever it is that you were waiting for. Now, for some of you, this could also mean that you may be waiting for papers to get married, or some of you may have been, or, you know, let's not put it out there, but for some of you, there could have been a conversation between yourself and your person about separating. This to me looks like it's going to be on hold, right? So this could also indicate that you and your person may decide to work things out together. Let's not go down that route of divorce. Let's try and work on stuff, right? This also represents also that some of you may, like I said, have an opportunity to meet someone new, but you could still be tied up in some relationship from the past, right? This could, I'm not saying that you are going to be in a third party situation. This could also represent not healing from a specific situation in order to bring in love in the now, right? Or, you know, something around a divorce pending, which means that you are unable to step into a new relationship with someone else. You know, I feel like this connection that you will be in, it definitely has a karmatic tone to it. And whenever we hear that word karmatic, we think, oh my days, like I need to run. But no, seriously, it's like this connection will be a very serious connection, but there needs to be, you know, loose ends tied up before one seeks to move forward. Also, with this Justice card, this could actually be a Libra individual that is trying to block your progress. You know, this person, you know, because I'm picking up the energy of this person, this individual may present to yourself or other people that they are fair, that they are balanced, that they are graceful, that they are poised, right? This person is not like that. This could be someone that you work with, you know, This is definitely someone that you socialize with, okay? And this could be someone that you are actually in a romantic partner with for some of you. But I feel like if you're not, then this is someone that you may, it is not for all of you, because for some of you, you are in stable connections, right? But this is someone that you may have a liking for. And the reason why they're coming up in the reverse is because all is not what it seems about this person. This individual, for some of you, I feel you are not in a relation. This is for those of you that are not in a relationship with this person. I feel like the universe is blocking you, or will block you and this person from coming together, because this person is not who they say who they are. They're very imbalanced. This person could be very rigid. This person is not fair. You know, there's something around this person being quite one-track minded, but the way they present themselves to other people is a completely different face to who they truly are. This is a person that I feel, when I first saw this card, I was thinking, you know what, there's some sort of karma that needs to be played out between Pisces and this person. This is for my singles, right? And you may not be aware of it, but this person could be more mature than you. This person, they may not even know themselves that there's some sort of karma that needs to be played out between the two of you, right? But I genuinely feel that, let me just turn that. I genuinely feel that whoever this person is, they could actually hinder you from progressing, from moving forward. And for some of you, this person may actually, this cycle with this individual may actually be completed, which will enable you to move forward. You know, but for others of you, you could be stuck in a cycle with this person. So if you meet someone and, you know, you feel something's off, and, you know, there could be a Libra, they could have Libra in their chart, and this is a person that may promise things, but nothing actually progresses into something new, then they have shown you many a times that they do not live up to their word, right? And if you continue to stay with this individual, you'll be trapped in a toxic cycle with them. So either the universe is going to remove this person from your life, and for some of you it may have happened already, right? But either the universe is going to remove this person from your life, or they're going to keep doing things to make you realize that they are not the person, they're not the one. This is not a person that's going to make you progress. This is a person that's going to actually block you. And I'm not saying that this person is planning on doing this. For some of you, yeah, they could actually be intentionally planning on doing this, but there's something restrictive about this person's way of being, which then transfers onto you and could also restrict your creativity, you know, because for some of you, you may work with this individual. So if you stay working with this person, then what you want in regards to showcasing who you are, yourself, etc., even being in a relationship with them, you may not gain that, because they have this way about them where they're very rigid and very one-track minded, and they think that their way is the best way. They don't like to take any advice. Not all of us do, but this is a person that is like, I'm right, and if you disagree with them, they may grow quite bitter and vindictive, right? Because they want to be like a dictatorial type of energy, right? But this is a cycle that may stay in a loop if you don't realize that this person's not going to give you what you want. For some of you, this person will be removed from your life anyway to clear the pathway in order for you to express your creativity elsewhere. And this could be something to do with working in the legal department. For some of you, this person just could be very intelligent, is what I'm picking up. So this is for some of you. For others of you, I do feel like you could be leaving a corporate environment in order to focus on, you know, your home, your children, your creativity, expressing yourself. Some of you may actually want to, you know, going back to the 10 of Cups, the first house. This is about, some of you may actually want to put yourself out there in regards to showcasing how you can transform people's faces, like with makeup. Some of you could be makeup artists. Some of you could be, you know, hairstylists, and you may want to do a business out of this. And you may have felt to yourself, I can't because I work in, you know, the office and da-da-da-da. But now you will come out of your own way, Death card, and, you know, handing your notice, not putting it out there, but I feel and see that you are going to be walking away. Some of you may have tried to compromise with this person, but this person's quite rigid. So you may feel, you know what, I'm going to leave. I'm going to follow my passions. I'm going to follow my dreams, right? Also, I do feel like with the Justice card in the reverse, this also does represent that you may feel as though things are not fair in regards to, you know, something in your home life, in regards to your family. You may feel like it's not fair. You may feel like, you know, the thing is, because some of you could be homeschooling your children, you may feel the burdens of it. And that's just what I'm picking up. You may feel like this is too much. Like, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. But if you do feel like that, please try and, you know, stick it out or connect with other mothers or other parents who also homeschool their children also, because you may feel like you may feel indecisive. Like, do I put my child back into, you know, education, or do I continue to do it myself, right? It's what I'm picking up here. So there could be like a bit of, you know, friction in that area, thinking if you made the right choice or not. Again, with this Justice card, this also represents that whoever you connect with or whoever you're with now, you're going to be coming out of a cycle that may have kept you trapped and bounded in the past, which did not allow you both to merge together. And I feel like whatever energy this is, maybe you're waiting on some sort of divorce papers to come through or so forth. These papers will come through, but it may take a while. It will require your patience, is what I'm picking up right now. And there's something about whoever you connect with, you will be breaking a cycle together. You'll be both breaking a generational cycle together. And for some of you, this is why people may have been opposing the connection, or there was, you know, hindrances in the way enabling you both to come together, because it's almost like the universe, or whoever, not necessarily the universe had your back, but whoever, you know, was blocking this situation, yes, the universe as well, I'm hearing, was because there was work that you both had to do, maybe on yourself, before you came together. There was cycles, toxic cycles you both had to break within yourselves, your own personal lives, in order for you to come together. And until those cycles are broken, that's when the universe is going to grant you with what you want, you know. And this could be children, this could be marriage as well for some of you. But this is not to say you're not going to be with this individual. This is just to say that the universe may put this connection or what you want with this person on hold until things are rectified in both of your lives. I went around the park with that, but I got there in the end. So let's take a look at your health, your fitness, your work habits and service. So yeah, this is fantastic. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which indicates, I don't know if you guys can see it, Nine of Swords in the reverse, which indicates someone coming out of mental anguish, mental torture. Because again, boy, you got some positive cards, not gonna lie, right? But I feel like when you were with this job or organization, you may have felt overworked, underappreciated, and burdened. You may have had a lot of stress or insomnia for some of you, which was keeping you up at night. For some of you may have had nightmares, literally dreading to face the boss, literally dreading to face your colleagues. Like, I don't want to even step in that building. That's happened to me before. Not the nightmare part, but literally as I approached a building, this is like 17. I left the job in 2017. But literally as I used to get off the train and approach that job, the building, it's like there was a dark cloud over my head. And it was just dreadful, because I'm thinking to myself, I need to make money, so I can't turn back. But it was just like a restrictive, burdening feeling. And you will feel a sense of release, because some of you, again, are going to be coming out of that energy and doing things that really make you happy, with the backing of your partner as well. So even if you leave the job without no guarantee of a new job, there's still going to be that support from your partner, is what I'm picking up, and I'll get back to that as well. But anyway, moving on to the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is coming out of a time of feeling stressed and burdened and looking forward to your next day ahead. You will come to a conclusion in regards to how you're going to work through, especially if you're homeschooling, or some of you could actually be working from home in regards to doing a course yourself. You could actually be learning from home yourself. You're starting something new, a new course, even if you may have like a degree or something already. There's something that you're going to be doing that is new territory to you. This could be something, again, in beauty, in fashion, something that people like to look at, okay? Something that you can express yourself in. And this could have been the fear for some of you. What if it doesn't work out, type of thing. But there could definitely be a new course that you're doing. But again, you may connect with people on your course, your tutors, etc., that can help you. And if you have a child this year, with the Nine of Swords, this also indicates that you may find a routine, because obviously, as we know, newborn babies, they don't really like to sleep at night. And when they want to be up playing, etc., you're tired, you're knackered, and I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like the theory is, and don't quote me if I'm wrong, when they are in your stomach, that they maintain, I heard this anyway from a midwife, that they maintain their same sleeping pattern. So for instance, when you are going to bed, they're up, that's when they start kicking. And then when you are up, up and down doing your day to day, they sleep. And they maintain that same sleeping pattern when they come out. And it's for us as the parents to break them out of it. I remember when my daughter was 3, that's when I got like a normal, I had to wait 3 years to get a normal sleep, right? And that ain't a joke, right? 3 years. But yeah, so moving on and moving back to your fitness and work, some of you may take up meditation, because you may feel like you have taken on quite a bit, or you are stepping into new territory and you may get a little bit overwhelmed. So you may take up some sort of meditation, and you may be thinking about, balancing your health, what's going to make you happy. Some of you may feel to yourself that I don't want to be around anyone that's going to give me any added stress than what I'm receiving already from what I'm doing in the now. there's definitely going to be an ending. Again, some of you can get like some sort of call back to your old job. You could be indecisive about this, but some of you will be thinking about your emotional well-being, and you may politely decline, right? I'm also hearing vitamins. So if some of you have not taken vitamins before, you may decide to take more vitamins to make you be more awake and more healthier. You know, because there's going to be a strong indication of what can I do to, you know, make me feel more balanced and more calm. Some of you may even decide to go and speak to a counselor, is what I'm picking up here. All right, which is very beneficial anyway. So let's move on to your relationships, marriage, contacts, business partners, equality, and sharing. 7th house. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. This is Hangman is it talks about stagnation, right? It could be seen in two scenarios. It can be seen as someone waiting for the right moment to take action, or it could be seen as someone blocking and stopping you, or you blocking and stopping yourself and not knowing how to get yourself out of the funk that you're in, right? With the Hanged Man here in regards to the 7th house, I feel like, again, there is a connection with the Hanged Man and the Justice card, because there's going to be some sort of stagnation here. And this could also represent when Jupiter goes into Pisces, because we had Jupiter go into Pisces last year, which is, I'm shooting this in 2021, but we had Jupiter going into Pisces, I believe, July times. And, you know, things I mentioned in one of my videos during that time that I feel like people will be connecting with their true soul tribe during that transit, or people will be connecting with their life partner. You know, you're going to be seeing some real life soulmates, you know, connecting with each other. High vibrational spiritual partnerships are going to be seen all around, right? Because remember, Neptune is all about spirituality. It's all about, yes, it could be about deception. It is ruled by deception as well. But I also feel, you know, with Jupiter being in Pisces, and Jupiter itself is a sign, or is a planet, because I'm saying sign because it's ruled by Sag, is a planet that can be exaggerated, is a planet that, you know, does expand as well. So with that whole Neptunian energy, you will see like a lot of love stories being played out. This is why I go back to 10 of Cups for you. You know, there's going to be an energy of you and your partner maybe wanting to vlog about your love. Maybe you want to talk about your love to help other like-minded people, you know, connect as well. Or maybe you want to meet people like yourselves, or maybe you want to just share your story, or share your love story, you know, and you're going to be connected with more and more people like that. Or you'll be seeing not just you as a sign Pisces. I feel like you're going to be seeing this play out. You're going to be seeing people getting engaged. You're going to be seeing people getting married, having children. Everything very Neptunian like, right? But remember, Neptune is deception. It does rule deception. So not to say whoever you're going to connect with is deceptive, but, you know, things are going to be more, you know, like a dream. And nothing's perfect, you know, because Neptune is ruled by Hollywood. You know, what is projected and what we used to see, especially back in the days with the red carpet and all that, we thought, oh, wow, look at that. Da, da, da. But it's all make-believe. You know, these are normal human beings like ourselves. They have normal life. They have normal, you know, day-to-day struggles that they go through as well. But it was projected onto us as the viewers that everything was ideal. And that's what Neptune represents, idealization. So you could find definite, you know, couples that are idolizing each other and acting like everything's fine and nothing wrong in that, you know, because some of these couples, they may have a harmonious, beautiful love relationship. But generally what I'm trying to get at is that you will be, you know, and you yourself will be experiencing that Neptune-like, idealistic 10 of Cups life, you know, and that's a beautiful thing as well. And because of this, you could make decisions. You know, you'll definitely be getting more in touch with your spirituality this year as well. And this could be due to the fact that you will have some sort of awakening and realization that you have been unhappy for a long time, and you're going to get to the root of that and find out that the reason why you may have been unhappy is because you were serving something that wasn't serving you back, or wasn't making you feel elevated, it was depleting you, which could be this job or something that you have been doing that you don't enjoy anymore. Could be this boss, or could be this connection that just is not taking up, taken off from the ground. Could be a business relationship, and then you may be coming to find out, hold on a minute, this person's not who they say they are. They promise things, but they're not actually helping me. They're actually keeping me stuck. They're saying all these things like, I'm going to do this for you and I'm going to help you in this way, and they're not actually doing it. So you may depart with a company during this time as well, right? And with the Hangman right there in the 7th house, again, that does, those two cards, Justice and the Hangman, they do connect with each other. So you may actually pour time on this actual relationship. For some of you, you may actually decide that some of you may actually even block this person out of your life. There's something around you actually severing ties with this individual, and this could be this individual as well, the Hangman card. Some of you could be dealing with another Pisces, or this is more your energy. Your focus is mainly going to be on your family, on your own creativity, and on your own happiness, not seeking validation and happiness from others, right? And some of you will come to that realization that you were doing that in the past, when in actual fact, it comes from within and it comes from you. Yes, again, there's an indication here that some of you may stall some sort of divorce going through. There is a strong emphasis here of you deciding to save a relationship, work on the relationship. You may have been going through troubled times. There could be an indication of you and your partner separating for some time, with the Death card right here, but this is representing money. So this could mean, because you decide to separate, you could decide, okay, we're not going to share money. You have your money, I have my money. But there's going to be some sort of realization of, okay, maybe we're rushing this. This is something we can actually work out. Contracts, yeah, you're going to be very mindful as to who you associate with. I don't really see you signing any new contracts with anyone. This could be an old boss trying to come back in, asking you to come back to the company, and I don't feel like you will. Some of you may wait it out. Some of you, if you are going to sign a new contract, you are going to be doing your research first. You're not going to be taking things as face value, because maybe before you were very swept away by what someone said they were going to do. You may have been swept away by someone's potential as opposed to what they were showing you in your face. So now you're going to be very skeptical. You will be tapping into your intuition with that Piscean energy, High Priestess, right? And seeing things beyond the veil and taking the right decisions. Some of you may find that the right decision is to just actually work for yourself, but some of you may make a boss wait it out before you sign anything. There could be, this could be one of the reasons why you could leave a situation, because it's going to be a lack of equality in a connection, I feel. Especially if it's a working connection. There could be a lack of equality here, and again, this could be a time where you're really delving into your spirituality, and you're going to be seeing things that are unfair. And I said it could be this actual boss or someone. You're going to be seeing and maybe feeling that this person has treated you unfairly. Things are going to be brought to light, because remember, Neptune is that planet of, illusions and beauty and fantasy. So this person sold a dream when in actual fact there was a lot of deception hidden. This person had a lot of motives. Maybe I feel like this person is so caught up in their own world that they don't realize that they could be coming off as deceptive. This could be someone that could be quite forgetful. This could be someone that says one thing then forgets they say it 2 weeks later or something like that, or the next day. It's like when you have this conversation, you bring up what you mentioned before. It's like it's new news that this individual's hearing. So you're going to be coming up with your own conclusions with this boss, and this is one of the reasons why you could be departing from this person. For some of you, this is playing out already, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and there's an energy of maybe some sort of stagnation in regards to sharing, not sharing of yourself, realizing that you may have been giving too much of yourself to the wrong person, especially this company. Taking a step back, pulling back is what I'm seeing right here. You and your partner may, get in touch with spirituality. Your connection could definitely take a more spiritual root is what I'm feeling right here. This could also represent, some of you could get married, but it could be a spiritual union that you, I'm hearing stop and block. So you could get married in secret and maybe only invite a few people. Only a few people may know about this marriage, is what I'm seeing right here. Because it's not about to show people, it's about the sacredness of the actual union, wanting to merge mind, body and soul with this individual, and vice versa. So this could be a secret ceremony that some of you have. Now let's move on to your 8th card, which is about merging, spiritual sex, intimacy, shared finances, inheritance, taxes, loans, joint ventures, partners and resources. And some of you could be Aries, Pisces cusp, because when I done Aries reading, this actual, this card came up in Aries' reading in the same position, the Temperance card. So some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus, or some of you may be connected with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. This speaks about, okay, so we have, I am adding the cards together, the ones that are at the top as well, because they do play a part in this reading, right? And some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and this is a partnership that may end for some of you. You may come out of this relationship and yeah, this person may not want the situation to end, but you are going to be moving forward in a new cycle, towards a new stage of your life, right? This could be this person's father trying to beg and plead with you. For some of you, I feel and hear that because this card represents your joint finances. If you are a Pisces that, shared your finances with your person, like you were in a marriage or you was in a long-term partnership, this may come to an end, right? You may have felt that you were given more than you were receiving, and your main focus is going to be about pouring into yourself. And this person may try and, there's something around, trying to lure you back, trying to make you feel guilty for not giving as much as you did before, but you want something equal. So even if you are in a relationship, right, you may decide that you want something equal, or you may decide that you don't want to, maybe you may feel your partner was taking too much or you were taking too much, and then your person's going to be calling time on that if that's the case. And if it's vice versa, then you will be calling time on that as well, because you want something that's balanced is what I'm picking up. And you're seeking balance and truth and fairness. And this could be one of the reasons why you disconnect from this individual. But with this Temperance card here as well, you're more focused on, I feel like you're going to be more focused on the spiritual aspects of abundance, as opposed to, and that could be the thing, you could be coming out of a time of looking and being caught up in the whole 3D world. And there's nothing wrong in that, because we do have to work, we do have to gain money, etc., to pay the bills, look after the family, buy food, etc. But there's an energy of you looking at finances in a more spiritual way. Maybe before you were just overworking, etc., because there was only one agenda that needed to be met, regardless if it was stressing you out, regardless if it was overworking you, regardless if it was making you depressed. There was just one objective that needed to be met. Now it's more of a case of you're not going to be putting yourself into situations that's going to deplete you. It has to be aligned with you spiritually. So your partner may feel, why are you leaving your job? This is regular money. Da, 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 da. You're going to be expressing and saying, look, I am in a stage in my life right now whereby I have to be in alignment with what is good for my soul and my mind, right? If you don't understand it, at least respect it, because you'll be at peace with the fact that money will come, abundance will come, but in order for it to come, you need to be balanced, and that will be your focus, on being balanced, and then you will see wealth coming towards you. You will shock your partner or whoever, or shock others. Some people may feel like you're not going to be able to survive by leaving your job, but you're going to, and it's not to show anyone, but you will be proving that you can still leave a situation and go into a situation and make money out of your creativity, turning your creative hobbies into an actual full-time or even part-time job. You will be succeeding in that. And this is the energy whereby you'll be sharing your abundance as well. It's not just for you, it's for your family. Maybe some of you are, interested in volunteering or maybe giving to charity. You will actually be sharing. Also with this card here, this is about bonding with your partner on a more spiritual level. And I did mention that there's something around you wanting to merge with your partner, because again, for some of you, things could have been on the rocks. And this will be about you both getting in touch with each other. Some of you may go to church, some of you may go to a temple or a mosque, or, speak to some sort of spiritual guru that may help save the relationship, because some of you may want to end it, but there's someone here that's going to come in. It could be a spiritual guru or and they could actually speak some truths and words of wisdom to you both, which may make you turn things around. Obviously, you're both going to have to do the work as well. Doing the work also requires to be humbled in oneself, maybe going to a counselor, or doing meditations with each other, connecting with each other, going for walks in nature, talking about your emotions, apologizing to each other and moving forward. But there's going to be a lot of work that's going to be taking place, but you're both going to be on the same page, because ultimately you will want to be with that person. And if you are in an existing relationship and you're not having any type of problems, this is a clear indication that you're going to be bonding even more closely with your partner, merging mind, body and soul. So I'm hearing like the sex life will be even more powerful, even more dynamic. I'm hearing trying to take sex for some of you as well, long drawn out sessions as well. Okay, exciting sessions. All right, so let's move on to your travel, wisdom, higher learning, philosophy, higher education, law, religion, spirituality, cross-cultural learning. Okay, so we have the Devil card. Okay, it came up in reverse. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. Wow. Okay, so Devil card came up in the reverse. So again, some of you were tied to something that needed to be released. With this Devil card, it rules Capricorn. Capricorns rule the 10th house, and 10th house is all about recognition, etc. And I feel that yes, this is in regards to your higher learning. So again, some of you could be in some sort of group where you're learning a new trade or learning a new course or learning to do something that's going to benefit you, that you can gain a job out of. And you may have been met, again, you were, I feel, for some of you, not for all of you, with someone that was promising you more than they could actually deliver, or they were sabotaging you in a way. For some of you intentionally, for others of you not intentionally. So this person, you were probably with a course or something that was not going to allow you to progress to the next level. So for instance, you may have been doing a course and you were hoping that once you complete this course, you can then hand out your CV and get the job that you require or deserve. But then you come to find that the actual certificate doesn't mean anything. It's something like that, which you have to be careful of. Someone's going to be exposed right here. And I feel like it's this tutor, whoever this person is. This is all about, with this card in the reverse, some of you could be standing out of your own way. Some of you could actually be, because you may have been bounded to traditions and, beliefs that were pushed upon you in the past. You may have been born into certain traditions of your family, but now you're going to be stepping into your own. You will be breaking free from things that you may have felt was, pushed upon you, as opposed to you going out there and seeking the answers yourself. So for instance, some of you could have been brought up in a Pacific household where you practice a certain religion, and now you may be, delving more into spirituality. Maybe you grew up in a very religious family, but now you're going to be branching off. And I had this discussion with Aries where you can merge the two, spirituality with religion, but there is a lot of differences at the same time, right? But now you may decide, I want to go another route. I want to really, I want to be a Buddhist, or I want to do this, or there's something that you're going to be breaking free from. some pattern that you may have felt was outdated as well. Cross-cultural learning. And again, some of you may decide to be in a new relationship that is not of your usual type. This person could come from a different cultural background, and again, it's going to come as a shock for some people, and this could be one of the things that you are presenting to the world, your new partner. This is going to leave people in shock, because it's like, I don't know such and such, that was their type, or but it's about you coming out of your own way. Maybe in the past you may have feared, what will people think, what will people say? Or now, whoever this person is, there could be a Capricorn, there could be a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Libra, or a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or a Cancer. But at the end of the day, I feel like someone will be stepping out of one's way in order to go with what's in their heart. And there is a new love that's going to blossom out of this connection as well, because someone was bounded. So if you're in a connection right now, you feel like this person is not, embracing the connection. Because I did pick up like some sort of secret relationship. This could be due to the fact that this person fears what their family may think about their new connection, because they were conditioned to think a certain way, conditioned to be with specific people. They were conditioned to just be how their parents were or how their grandparents were, but they're going to be the ones breaking that cycle, or you will be the one breaking that cycle. This is why we have the Devil card in the reverse. This is about, I'm stepping out on my own. I'm breaking this cycle that has been, in our family for years, because I've seen people in our family get married to other people, and just because they're like us and they're not happy. I want to find real, true, authentic love, right? Okay. I went around the park with that one. Okay, so I actually skipped, that was 10th house. So I don't know why that climbed into this one, because we missed the Empress card. So 10th house, going back to the 10th house, this does represent that you will definitely be doing something in regards to creativity. Sorry, the 9th house, I should say, and we'll get back to the 10th house, right? But the 9th house represents that you will be doing something in regards to your creativity, doing something that is paid, okay, because it's the Empress. And again, some of you could be, I'm hearing interior designers, bakers, I'm hearing fashion designers, etc., makeup artists. Empress represents Taurus and Libra. More Taurus for me though, but yes, Libra as well, because they're both ruled by Venus and they're both beautiful. But the Empress represents to me someone that is abundant, abundant on their own. And even if they're in a partnership, this is a person that exudes love, and this is a person that gains love, but it's very balanced. It's equal give and take. This is a person that is stable. It's a person that is successful. This is a ideal mother. There's nothing ideal, but it's like the ideal mother, very nurturing, kind, caring, and giving, higher than all the queens put in one, right? So this could be, I feel like this is your energy itself. Even if you're a male listening to this is going to be your energy this year, embodying that Empress-like energy. Maybe you was in connections before, working, or relationships which try to stifle your Empress-like qualities. And again, the 9th house is about higher learning and so forth. So some of you are definitely going to be on the self-love journey as well. Some of you, I feel, you will actually, I'm hearing produce. So you will be creating children. You will be, decorating your home. Some of you could be moving home, because we have the 10 of Pentacles at the top here as well, right? So you will definitely be moving home. You will definitely be, this is a beautiful card to have, actually. Creating, I'm hearing some of you may write your own story. Some of you may release your own book this year. This is you coming out of your own way, and not fearing the outcome. This is more of an energy of, I'm going to do it. So at least down the line, I can look back and say, you know what, at least I've tried. This is an energy that's abundant. And this is one of your fears of, will I be abundant? Yes, you will be abundant, because you're going to be in a state of flow. you know, what you give, you will receive, and you'll be pouring your heart into your creations as well. And this could also include doing makeup for others, right? And if you are going to embark on a makeup course, make sure you check out this person's credentials. You know, don't take things as face value. Try and seek out other people who know about this person as well. If you're embarking on a course, because people can talk the talk. Oh, I've worked with such and such, or I worked with this one, I worked with that. And then you go on the course with them, and then you see that they have no links to help you get to these people, or they do have links and they don't want you to move forward with these people. Look at people's actions, look at people's ways. You know, are they going to hand over the baton and help you and make you succeed, or they're going to keep that baton to themselves? Okay? And I feel like whoever you know, partner up with in regards to a course, higher education course, they will have passed the baton on to you. You're going to meet someone that will want you to expand. You may meet someone that will want you to express who you are. Some of you could be going to do a course in regards to how do I turn my passions into a business. And you'll be meeting, you know, whoever this course tutor is. This is someone that is very established in their field. This is someone that, you know, is abundant and they want to give back. So you will eventually find the right course and person to help you in the end, right? It's not this person that, you know, doesn't even remember what day it is. But let's take a look at, and I don't mean that in any disrespect, I just feel like for some of you, this person just talked the talk and was wasting your time, which you will find out about. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a time where you're going to be in touch with your spirituality even more, gaining more wisdom, because for some of you, you may have a child, or you may find out that you're pregnant as well. And when, you know, during that stage, we do generally get more spiritual and more in tune with ourselves. And this is generally going to be a time where you'll be practicing self-love as well. And some of you, even if you are pregnant, you may decide to do some sort of online course. It's what I'm picking up. Some of you may... I'm hearing if you do get into a partnership, it could be with someone that is of a different cultural background than yourself as well. This baby is very favored. All babies are favored, but I'm hearing that this child is very favored, you know, and you may want to keep this pregnancy secret, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, it could be a boy child. Doesn't have to be, it could be twins as well. But there's something about keeping this connection very sacred. Some of you could be, this person could be either moving in or traveling to come and see you. And, you know, some of you could be getting married to this person because of a child as well, is what I'm picking up as well. Or you could be relocating, especially if this person lives abroad. There's something about you could be relocating, having some sort of secret wedding as well for some of you. Okay, and that's another thing. Some of you may decide to learn a new language, especially if your partner comes from a different country. But for some of you, it's for your CV, right? It's just for your self improvement. You just want to learn a new language, and this could be a course that you could actually embark on. So that's fantastic. Now going back to this card, and it was creeping over into this card. This is about your career, long-term goals, status, reputation, public image, fame. Wow. Okay, so you know, this is ruled by the 10th house. 10th house is ruled by the sign Capricorn, right? And I do feel that some of you are definitely going to be leaving a job because you may have felt that this job was toxic or this organization was false. There's something false about an organization. I'm hearing that this organization will be going down. This could be, you know, I'm not wishing that upon anyone, but I'm looking at the death card right here. Death card represents endings as well, ruled by the 8th house. And look, funny that, because look, death card is on top of this card, which is your 8th card in the reading, Temperance. So it's going to be an ending to some sort of thing that was, you know, kept balanced, kept, you know, something that was exaggerated. You know, like I said, this person may have been exaggerating. Whoever these people were, they were exaggerating, but they were not allowing you to advance, you know. And there's going to be, their master's going to be revealed from this corporate company or this organization, whoever you were connected to. This could also represent that, again, this person is, this boss or whoever this individuals are, these individuals are quite toxic, right? And this is an energy of wanting to keep you stuck. So for some of you, this boss may try and call back. And for others of you, I feel like if you're not careful, you could stay stuck with this company and realize that what you want to manifest into your life will not materialize, because unknowingly this person could keep you trapped and stuck. Because again, I'm not feeling that some of them are aware that they're like this, but they are unable to release old thought patterns. I mean, what worked for them back in the day may not necessarily work in 2022. So they could be giving you the same formula that worked, say, 40 years ago, and it's old school, to be quite blunt. And you know, by you continuing to align with this organization or this boss, you're going to be trapped in a stuck place with them, and you're going to see that you're not going to advance. So for some of you, this is about waking up and seeing the situation for what it really is, looking at if this company aligns with my values, where I want to go. If not, even though I get on with the boss, I need to move forward, or I'm just going to be trapped and stuck with this person, right? Some of you may not wake up to the fact, and the universe will keep showing you, you know, see how he's got the cup there? The universe will keep showing you. It's almost like for some of you, you might be a little bit aware of the situation. Some of you may not know that you're in this situation because you may not know too much about the ins and outs of how to progress in this field is, and you may feel like being with this person, they're going to take you to the top, and this person's going to keep making you try and take a sip of their fish water, because they know, you know, whatever, you know, fish water, you know, even the sound of it doesn't taste nice, doesn't sound like it tastes as nice. So this person is, whatever they say is false in my view here, or there's a catch here, there's a catch. You know, they are sweet talkers, I feel. And for some of you, they actually believe in what they're saying to you, but they have no clue. So you'll be, you know, if you stay with this individual, this organization, you'll be, you know, as stuck as they are, unable to progress, unable to elevate. So if you are thinking about, you know, going back to or embarking on staying in a sort of situation, a job specifically, make sure they are in alignment with what you want. Because I feel like this job or this organization, you know, and it's something about your boss wanting to hold you back though, because the devil card does represent the 10th house. It represents status and public image. Or you may know something about this organization that this boss may want to censor you about, for some of you. Or I feel like your boss or whoever may not want you to leave, because they feel like once you leave and you compare other jobs who are in the same arena as you, you will now see that they are not true, or that they haven't ticked certain things which they may have promised you that they were going to do, or you will see the better market out there. So there's something about not wanting you to see what else is out there. This could be a situation whereby you're supposed to expand. Empress card, 9th house, right? You're supposed to expand and travel, but this person may have kept you trapped. Oh, we can do that another time, or, you know, the money hasn't come through for the company, so we're unable. There's a lot of loopholes in this thing right here. So urging you, Pisces, really do your homework with who you align yourself with business wise. Organization. Eventually I do see that you will be actually going it on your own. This could also mean that you could cut ties with a certain organization and go into a new one, but learning the lessons from the last one, and not, you know, not being too not allowing, if you do go into a new job, not allowing that new job to actually get too close. Not to say you're going to be like on your P's and Q's. Yeah, be on your P's and Q's, no doubt, but not to walk about in fear and be like, oh no, what if the same thing happens to me? No, please don't talk to me. You're going to hurt me. You're going to lie to me. Not that type of energy, but just being quite mindful. Listen and seeing if someone's actions actually connect to their words. Because I feel like whoever you're going to be leaving, or whoever you're thinking about, you could be thinking about leaving them in 2022, this job. Job is a huge thing for you. You're going to be definitely at some sort of crossroads here. But again, if you go into a new situation, it will be a situation of you really taking a step back and not making any hasty decisions, not signing anything, not giving yourself to anything straight away. You may have done that in the past. You know, this person spoke a sweet talk, you know, very Neptunian. Remember, Page of Cups rules Neptune. Pisces energy rules Pisces. You know, This person had you, they may have kept you in a state where you may have felt that eventually things will manifest. Remember, Neptune is very hazy. It's foggy. This person may have spoken riddles, but you may have believed you were with the right organization or company that will help you to rise up. And there could be an energy of this person trying to come back, and it's due to fear because they may see your potential and they may not want you to go anywhere else, or there's something in it for them. It could be tied to money as well. They may feel like you bring in a lot of money for the organization, even though they may not be giving you a pay rise. There's something about you being a benefit and an asset to their company, hence why they don't want you to go anywhere else. So it's very selfish, it's individual, but I feel some of you could be actually cutting ties, releasing yourself from this actual connection. This is why I feel like with the Hangman here, you may not be wanting to sign any contracts just yet, because you could be trying to get out of a contract right here, and this person may not want to get you out of a contract. That's for some of you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. Long-term goals, I feel some of you may not even want to be with another organization. You may want to do it alone. You may feel like, I've learned what I've learned to learn, so I'm going to take everything that I've learned or that I've taught to everyone else and give it to myself. In life, nothing is an accident. Whatever we encounter, people, whatever experience we go through, is for our soul's growth. And even, sometimes it can be very painful, but it's for our soul's growth. It's for us to learn and then, be the teacher to someone else, to either help them or warn them so they don't make the same mistake. So this is why I feel like the Devil card is in the reverse, because you may not sign any contract with anyone. Your main focus is just going to be on working for yourself, taking in all the lessons and everything that you've learned, because nothing was in vain for you with this situation, and implement it in your own life and being successful in that way. So you could be declining. People may hear of you like you are very renowned for what you do, and this is why you may get like bosses or old bosses trying to come back, but it's like, nah, because when I was with you, you kept me on hold, you kept me trapped, you kept me blocked. I'm not saying these are the things you're going to say to them, Pisces, or some of you may, right? You kept me trapped, you kept me blocked, and I didn't progress with you. You didn't even want to see my evolution. So therefore, thank you, but no thank you. Let's move on to pile number 11. It speaks about your friends, your groups, your clubs, organizations, humanitarian and network. Wow. Okay, so as I said, these cards, they join to each other. So with the Justice card in the reverse, there had been some sort of injustice in either a group, a club or organization that you were associated with, but you're going to see and feel that you are connecting with your true soul tribe, is what I'm seeing right here. Some of you can find new love in a group, a club or organization. And this could be after coming out of maybe some sort of divorce or some sort of papers coming through. You are now able to move forward. I feel this is more for your connections and networking. And again, you will connect with people that do the same things that you do. So this is why I mentioned about you, maybe going out for a coffee, maybe with like other mothers or other fathers. There's father groups out there as well. Or you may just decide to connect with people that do the same line of work as you do, and they want to turn their work into a business. This is going to be new, strong connections that are like-minded, not one-sided. And it's positive after coming out of a situation like this. And for some of you, if you are going to be, joining a new social club, this could be like a church, this could be anything that you have an interest in and you have to work alongside with other people. It's a group, it's a club, right? You will find your true soul tribe. The universe wanted you to go through these experiences until you come to the fact of who is for you and who isn't for you. You had to unfortunately go through these types of experiences, whether it was with this boss or this club, because whatever club you may have been in the past, they weren't your true soul tribe. They presented that they were, but they had no intention of wanting to, advance you in any way, or they were on their own agenda, or simply they were not either not willing to take you where you wanted to go, or they didn't have the capacity and capability to take you to where you wanted to go. You know, and whoever you connect with, whether this is a job or a organization, or it could be even voluntary, or it could be connected with new friends that are in the same field as you, or mothers or fathers or parent groups. These people will be of your true soul tribe, and I feel like they will be, definitely. You may have connected with some of them in the past, or for others of you, this is people from maybe your past life that in this life they are actually your family, but in different form, if that makes any sense. You have the same focus, you will have the same morals, etc. You will connect with people that maybe did not have any morals, you know, and you may have felt to yourself, wait, like, you know, why did they act like this, or why did they do this? But you still may have stayed there, and the universe wanted you to learn the lesson and then move forward. And whoever this organization or club or whatever, whoever these people were, they knew that you had something, but they didn't want you to give that to someone else, if that makes any sense. And again, some of you could actually meet someone that is part of your new group or organization. You may connect with someone. This could be a new love. That's what I'm picking up as well, which is fantastic. And if some of you are into humanitarianism, because this 11th card rules the 11th house, which is ruled by Aquarius, then you could create your own foundation, or you could be, you know, giving back to the needy. This could also mean doing volunteering. This could also mean there's something maybe to do with also this could be like bereavement or overcoming some sort of loss, I feel. And the loss could also be in regards to, you know, people. You could create your own foundation where people have been manipulated in companies, or, you know, like the downsides of working in a specific field that you are working in. And this is one of the reasons why you want to come out, because you could see like the dark side of things, whereas whatever the situation is could be quite glamorized, but you could be, you know, starting a movement where you discuss about the downsides, or you give counseling to others who have experienced, you know, what you have gone through. And not a lot of people may speak about this. So whatever organization you're in, you may be shedding light on, like, it's not all love and light in this actual field that we're in. You know, it is, you know, not to say you're going to turn your back on the field, but you want to actually shine light on the emotional impact that being in this specific industry can cause, you know, the competitiveness, the backstabbing, the lies. And, you know, that's with all companies anyway. It can be with all companies, not this specific genre, but I feel like more so in this specific genre that you're in. It could also be something to do with a place of worship or something. You're going to be shedding light and offering. This is more about you offering your counsel to other people, you know, and then connecting with other people that are like, wow, I've been through the same thing, oh my god, I didn't know, you know, there's something around that. And this could also mean, even if you don't start up a movement, Pisces, this could also mean that you will be connecting with people that have experienced what you went through. It's not trauma bonding, I don't pick up, because we've got the Ace of Cups. This is about you being of the light and realizing, okay, there's other people that have experienced what I've experienced. Let me set up my own movement. Let me get my own team, and let me not be how my old boss was, and let me give people that opportunity. Let me hand over the baton. This is what I'm picking up. For some of you, again, this could just mean that you want to specify in, you know, maybe counseling and helping others, maybe through talking therapy, could be voluntarily. But even if you're in that organization, you want to be the voice that people come to if they are having any concerns, whether it's in a sort of group setting, you know, if they're having any concerns, even if it is in a mother and baby toddler group, or if your child goes to a Pacific sports club or whatever, you want to be that person that people come to if they have concerns, a bit like a secretary or something, about another parent, or, you know, whatever the case may be, so things are rectified, so that they don't spiral out of control, so that it's fair, so that it's balanced. Because in the past you may have experienced some unfairness and unbalance, whether that's in a working place or a social group, right? And you don't want that to continue, or you don't want other people to experience what you had to endure. Okay, let's move on to card number 10, which is 10 of Swords. Well, 10 of Swords. it represents endings, no doubt, 100%. And the Ten of Swords, in this card, the 12th card, is ruled by the sign Pisces, and it's actually your sign. So basically, the 12th house rules healing, solitude, connecting with oneself, spirituality, what's hidden, and karma. So things are definitely going to be coming to a light. I'm hearing like you're gasping, like, how could I have wasted so much time? You will not have wasted so much time. You know, you were put on that specific journey, or you will be on this journey for a reason, to get yourself to who you truly are. You know, things that were hidden will come to light about this individual, about this organization, about this boss, you know. And sometimes, again, we go through situations so that we can evolve from them and not repeat the cycles. You know, and if we don't learn from things that have happened to us, then we will actually repeat those cycles. And it will be unfortunate for other people who are aligned to us, because we're not breaking those cycles. You know, you are going to be the catalyst for change, I feel. And the catalyst for change is from you leaving, you know, and awakening whoever was around you. Because there is an energy of someone trying to come back, a boss. For some of you, could be a lover, right? And whoever this person is, it's only because, you know, they benefited off you. So if it's a situation whereby it was a past lover, the Death card, could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, it's because you may have been a little bit too much of a helping hand, which did not allow this person to stand on their own 2 feet. You know, this person was draining you energetically. If it's a company, then I feel like you gave this company heat. You kept this company afloat. And by you removing yourself now, they're going to collapse. They're going to be collapsing, and they're going to want you to come back to help them out some more. But don't fall into the trap, because the same way they treated you is the same way they will continue to treat you. It's almost like, you know, sucking out all your energy for their own benefit, like energy vampire-ish type tendencies. But I'm not saying they intentionally went and done this, but some of them weren't paying you your dues, and you're going to be putting an end to this. You know, again, some of you are going to start seeing things repeat itself because of your willingness to leave this organization, this job, or this cycle with a person, right? Could be a Libra, or a Capricorn. Could be a boss, right? Some of you are going to start seeing things played out, is what I'm seeing right here. And, you know, there's going to be an ending to overthinking and realization of the reason why you may have been so overwhelmed and stressed is because of this thing that you were connecting to. And that could be what was hidden. That's going to be what's going to be revealed to you. Okay, I'm not saying my life's perfect, but one of the reasons why my life was very stressful in the past is because of this job, is because of this boss, is because of this group. I need to release myself and remove myself. If some of you come to that realization and still don't take action, it's going to keep repeating. You know, the same energy is going to keep repeating. That same energy of being in stagnancy is going to be repeating. I feel like you may decide to broaden your horizons even more now. And again, you will be with the Ace of Cups. Be more willing to connect with others, because it may have created some sort of fear with you, like, oh, you know, what if I meet someone else, or what if I go to a new organization, they treat me the same way, but you're going to be putting an end to your fear, and you'll be doing it anyway. Sorry about this, guys. What's on this card, I don't know, but yeah, so you'll be doing it anyway. You know, maybe whoever you are with, this club, organization, or whatever, boss, they may have made you feel like they were the ones to be, don't leave us type of thing. Why would you want to leave? You know, but you're going to, because you would have been branching out, you will now see that there are other like-minded souls like yourself. So this is coming out of your own way, you know, waking up and seeing that there's more to life than this, and there's other people who are like-minded and fair and balanced and not neglectful. Also, and again, if some of you have been in hibernation, this is about you going out there, connecting with yourself, and turning your back on a certain aspect of, remember I spoke about this, of your spirituality. I mean, some of you, like I said, and again, some of you could decide to leave spirituality and go into something more religious. And some of you may decide to, there's something you could be leaving. And when I say spirituality, there's something about, some of you could be merging the two together and creating something of your own. Ace of Cups, all right? But some of you, I feel, might be leaving some sort of way of living. You know, what I meant to say and what I feel is that some of you could actually be leaving a part of your life that you felt that you had no choice but to be in, you know, involved in, and you'll be on your new quest of spirituality, learning about yourself. And again, some of you could do some sort of public speaking, or you could be connecting with people like yourself and realizing, hold on a minute, you know, this is why we could have the Justice card in reverse, because it could indicate you were living a life that you felt you had to live because of how you were brought up. But now that you're older and you've done your research, you've come up with your own conclusions about how you want to live your life and what your real beliefs are and what you are aligned with, because whatever you were brought up in, you didn't even have any belief in that. So this is about turning your back on that and finding your true soul tribe in that. Because whatever you are, your beliefs are in the now. And I feel like it's spirituality, or it will be more so next year. You're going to be connecting with people, clubs, groups, organizations that are like you. This could be online, you know, and you're going to feel like, finally, I've met my true soul tribe that understands what I'm talking about, you know, that doesn't judge me, that doesn't think I'm weird, or, you know, it's that understanding. You could be creating your own YouTube channel for some of you, where you talk about spirituality, where you do tarot, where you talk about astrology. You know, this is numerology even, right? You're going to connect with these people. And this is about turning your back and ending cycles with people that kept you trapped. And even if you thought you was in your own way, this is about that coming to an end. Pisces, that was your reading. Please like, share and subscribe. Have an amazing 2022. Take care. Peace out.